Please subscribe math.com and don't forget to hit the bell icon for new video notification.
Hello everyone, our today's topic is the L'Hopital's rule. We will discuss in this lecture that what is this rule and when we have to use this rule and how we will use this rule. So we will focus on these three things, that is what, when and how. As this is a rule, so we must know that what is this rule and when we have to apply this rule and how to apply this rule. So L'Hopital rule is basically a rule that is used to evaluate limits of indeterminate form. So in what we have to write is, it provides a technique to evaluate limits of indeterminate form. So whenever we came across the questions of limits where we have written that limit x approaches to 0, x approaches to infinity, or whatever the value of x is, and a function, and when we put that limit in the function we get an indeterminate form. Now don't get confused about the indeterminate form. What is the indeterminate form? We will see in the when section about the indeterminate forms. If you came across such forms, then you have to apply the L'Hopital's rule. So what is L'Hopital's rule? It provides a technique, or it provides a rule that will evaluate the limits of indeterminate forms. So now we move towards the when you have to use this technique. You have to use this technique when you evaluate a limit of a function that is otherwise impossible or given indeterminate form. So let's write the indeterminate form here. What could be the indeterminate form that you have to deal with while evaluating the limits? It could be 0 divided by 0, infinity divided by infinity, 0 multiplied by infinity, or 1 raised to power infinity, or 0 raised to power 0, or infinity raised to power 0, or infinity minus infinity, etc. There are some other indeterminate forms, but these are most common forms that we came across while evaluating the limits of the function. So when you came across such indeterminate forms after evaluating the limit of a function, then you have to apply this rule. So you came to know that when you have to apply that, when at the place when you get an indeterminate form after evaluating the limit, or after putting the value of x in the given function. While we deal with the limit questions. So these are the different indeterminate forms. Now how you can do this? Let's see. We can do this by the differentiation of numerator and denominator of given function. So this is the main method that you have to use while you came across the functions that give you indeterminate forms after putting the value of the limits. We will see the examples later. Don't get confused about it. When we solve the example, it will be much clear for you. So differentiation of numerator and denominator. If I write here how, let's see. If we came across a limit like limit x approaches to c could be any value, and function f of x divided by g of x. So in such a case, what you have to do while using the L'Hopital's rule is, let's see, you have to change it to simple, just limit will remain there as x approaches to c could be any value of x, it could be 0, infinity, or whatever, depends on the function given. So we have to write as f dash of x divided by g dash of x. It means you have to take the differentiation of the numerator as well as denominator. After taking the differentiation, what you have to do, you just need to put back the value of x. Then you will not get that indeterminate form and your problem will be solved. Now this is how you can apply the L'Hopital's rule. So this differentiation basically helps in simplifying the given, this method helps in simplifying the function that can or convert the limit into a form that can be evaluated directly. So you will not get the indeterminate forms. So let's apply an example. You will have much better idea about it after solving some examples. So we have an example 1 where we are going to apply this rule is limit x approaches to 0, and the function is a trigonometric function sine x divided by x. If I don't use the L'Hopital's rule, what I will get? First we will do that, then you will understand why there is a need of this rule in this example. Let's see. If I put the value of x equals to 0, what we'll get is sine 0 divided by 0. So sine 0 is 0, and what we will get in the denominator is 0. Now 0 over 0 here is the indeterminate form, so we cannot solve this limit in such a way. So we need to use the L'Hopital's rule here to solve such functions. So let's apply the rule and you'll see how it helps you out by using rule, or you can say by differentiating the numerator and the denominator. Limit x approaches to 0 sine x divided by x. So let's take the derivative of the numerator and the denominator. Approaches to 0, it will be as it is, and the derivative of sine x is cos x, and the derivative of x is 1. So by using the differentiation concept, we have removed the denominator. So what we have is just cos x. Now we will put the value of x as 0, it will be cos 0, that is equal to 1. So we have evaluated the limit which was otherwise not possible, or was given an indeterminate form. So we just have taken the differentiation of the numerator and denominator, and we have got the answer. So this is how you can apply the L'Hopital's rule on the functions like this. Let's have one or two more examples for that will help you out in a better way. So these are two other examples that we are going to solve using the L'Hopital's rule, as otherwise it is impossible to solve them because we get an indeterminate form as the value of x is infinity, and when we put this value of x in the denominator of the given function, we will get an infinite value. So let's solve them by using the L'Hopital's rule. So first what we have to do is just take the derivative of the numerator and the denominator. So limit infinity, and we have to take the derivative as d by dx of the numerator divided by d by dx of x square plus 7. So we have already covered the differentiation section on my channel, so you can refer to that if you don't know the rules of differentiation when the terms are adding up together. So we will not get into that, we just find the derivative of this function. So limit x approaches to infinity, and what we will get is the determinant of the differentiation of x4 is 4x cube minus 2x square has 4x, and the differentiation of a constant is 0, divided by differentiation of x square is 2x, and of constant is 0, so we will not write that, divided by 2x. So we will solve it further here. It will be, we have to take the 4x as common, so limit x approaches to infinity, and we'll take 4x as common out, and we'll get x square minus 1 divided by 2x, so it will be cancelled out, and what we will get is limit x approaches to infinity. Keep this in mind, you have to put the value of limit at when you have a simplified function, and it cannot be simplified further. 2x square minus 1, just put the limit into it, what we will get is 2x square minus 2, where x approaches to infinity. I have not put it in this, first I am just simplifying it. So now we'll put 2 into infinity is infinity, and infinity minus something is infinity, so we have got the answer as infinity, and this is not an indeterminate form. So this is how you can solve the function like as given in the example. Let's have one more example where we have exponent in the question, and let's see how we can resolve it. So we can resolve it as limit x approaches to infinity, taking the derivative of the numerator and denominator, d by dx of e raised to power x divided by d by dx of, keep this in mind, you have to take the derivative separately of numerator and denominator, not together, as otherwise it will be the different, you will get a different answer, and that is not the actually process. So the limit the differentiation of e raised to power x is e raised to power x, as we already know, and of x square is 2x. Now we have to differentiate it again, as we are again getting the infinity in the denominator. So let's differentiate it again. X approaches to infinity, and the differentiation of e raised to power x is the same, and of 2x it is 2. Now just put the value of infinity. Anything raised to power infinity is infinity. So this is the answer. So this is how you can use the L'Hopital's rule to evaluate the limits of the functions that otherwise is impossible or give you indeterminate forms. Now one thing that is very important to be noted here, that it is not necessary to apply the L'Hopital's rule at every function in which you get 0 in the denominator or infinity in the denominator. Sometimes you can solve the function by using the different identities, and then you can evaluate the limit without using the L'Hopital's rule. For example, if I give you an example of a function I have, that is, if you are given with function limit x approaches to 1, and the function is x square minus 1 divided by x square minus x. So if we put 1 in this function, then we will get a 0 in the denominator, that is an indeterminate form. Now it is not necessary that we have to apply a L'Hopital's rule here. We can solve it by just using the identities as well. Let's see. Limit x approaches to 1, and x square minus 1 can be written as x plus 1, and x minus 1 divided by x square minus x can also be written as, we are taking the x as common, and x minus 1. So in this case this is cancelled out, and what we will get is limit x approaches to 1, and in the numerator we have x plus 1, in the denominator we have x. So now we can just put the value of x in this function, and what we will get is 2. So this is a right answer, and we have not any indeterminate form at the end. So it is not necessary to apply L'Hopital's rule in every case. Just you have to analyze the question and check whether it gives you whether it is possible to solve the given function into a simplest form. If it is not possible, then you will go for L'Hopital's rule. And keep this in mind that even if it is not necessary to apply the L'Hopital's rule, you will get the same answer even after applying the L'Hopital's rule or after solving the function otherwise. So that's all from today's lecture. Thank you.